Good morning, besties. Welcome. It is currently 5 a.m. As you guys know, we're trying to stick to the 75 soft challenge here. Make sure that we're going to sleep at 9 to be able to wake up at 5 a.m. And let me tell you guys that today I actually woke up feeling very well rested. There are some days where I'm waking up at 5 a.m. and I'm still a little tired in the morning, but today I was like 5 o'clock. Time to get up. I was in a really good mood. But also I realized that I got a little cut yesterday, so I'm gonna put a little band-aid on. It's just on the tip of my finger. I think I cut it with some tin foil or something. So we're just gonna put a little band-aid on. And it's just a little My Melody band-aid. Look, it's so cute. I wanted to share with you guys something that I learned. So I've been reading The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, and it's supposed to kind of help you find your way back to your creativity, unblock yourself. And I just learned yesterday that we oftentimes will dismiss our creative blocks as being lazy, and this is very true. And I never really put two and two together. I always just think that I'm being lazy, when in reality I'm not being lazy. I'm just stuck up here. For example, when it comes to my videos, you know, there are times when I want to film so many videos, or I don't even know what to film because I have all of these ideas. I'm like scratching all of these ideas. I'm like putting down these ideas. I'm full of self-doubt. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to execute this in the right way. You know, people won't like this, blah, 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 blah. Like back and forth, a lot of mental back and forth. That leads to me not actually doing any of those videos. And so then at the end of the day, I'll look back and I'll be like, wow, I've been lazy all day. When I haven't really been lazy, I've just been stuck up here all day. And so I think defining your creative block as being lazy will make you feel in turn guilty and bad about yourself, which is what I do. And I need to find out how I can move forward from that. So now that I understand it, I should be able to, because I'll be able to acknowledge what's going on. I'm not actually just being lazy. I have a creative block. How can I help myself? You know, can I maybe step away from this project? Can I maybe start this project and remove all expectations from it? And if it doesn't come out the way that I wanted to, we can scratch it. Nobody ever has to see it. And maybe I can, you know, instead of using my creativity over here where I'm feeling blocked, maybe I can use that energy in another project or do some sort of little creative hobby to distract myself. So again, now that I understand it, I can be aware when it's happening and I can try to work through it, which is the way to get through anything. I always talk about that on this channel, that the only way to get through something is to understand it. Now that we are done with our shower, I am in the mood to do my makeup. I'm also gonna drink a little celery juice that I made last night. I feel like my face has been a little dull recently, and I know it's definitely because Aunt Flo is gearing up, and whenever she comes to town, I feel like she dries out my skin more. Okay, so we are applying the sunscreen. Something I like to do when I'm putting on my sunscreen or anything that's kind of like silky, I'll do a little bit of a lymphatic drainage, and I'll just go like this so I can get rid of some of the puffiness from my face, because in the morning, your girl swells up. You know, it's so funny though and totally random, but I usually don't wear makeup, but for some reason, every time summer comes around, I all of a sudden get this itch to do my makeup, and then I'm like, never really in the wintertime do I get this itch to do my makeup, but I always do it in the summertime when I hate it the most. I think we're gonna do like a little brown and purple moment. I bought these curlers that I hope will help with my hair, with my bangs. For my hair, I was going to curl it, but I don't think I have time to curl it anymore. So I'm just going to try out this new product that I got, and we'll test to see if it actually really works, because you guys know your girl has really frizzy hair. So I bought this pomade that is allegedly supposed to be really good. I will say though, it does smell really good. So we're going to take some of the product and then warm it up in our hands. This actually is doing a pretty good job. Although it doesn't like add curl or anything. Maybe I should have added some product in my hair. But it tames it. Look at that. Frizz is pretty much gone. We'll do this side and then go do my other side. I look like the guy from The Grinch. So I thought I was gonna have more time in the morning to make myself some chilaquiles, but we clearly don't. So I'm just gonna switch my lunch and breakfast, and I'm gonna have the albondigas that we had last night. All right, we are all done with breakfast and we are pretty much ready to go. Starting to rush there at the end, but took the time to take some deep breaths while I ate my breakfast. Heart rate is back to normal and it is time to go, and we are still on time. Normally it would be a little bit more calmer, but since I'm filming, it takes extra time away, so we're good. Let's head out for work. I'll see you guys at lunchtime. Okay, we are home for lunch. I'm gonna make myself the chilaquiles that I wanted this morning. The great thing about having a personal chef at home, aka my mom, is that she has some of the stuff already prepared for me. Like the frijoles are already prepared. I'm just heating them up. We have the meat over here, which has a mixture of papas, carne molida, chile serrano, tomates. Tomas? That's pretty much it. Lunch is served. It looks, I almost forgot my beans, but we've added them here. This actually looks so good. I'm excited to dig in and just grab a bunch of everything. And we have some suco, agua de horchata. Good lunch. Hi besties. It has been a whole week later. It is currently Thursday. I picked up the camera on Monday and then I just did not record again for the rest of the week. And I just was having a bit of a weird week, so decided not to film, but I have quite a bit of stuff to show you guys that I have gotten for my scrapbooking collection that I just recently decided that I want to get into scrapbooking, and I've went all out. So Monday, as you guys saw, was the start of the week. Very optimistic. Tuesday, I was basically out of it because it felt like I had gone through an entire week. Work was just really busy. Wednesday and today have been a blur. So we went out of town. We took Brenda and her friends to a concert yesterday and drove 3 hours to get there. Waited for them and then drove 3 hours back. Got home last night at like 3 a.m. and it was fun. It was so much fun, but it literally took so much out of me. I'm just kind of trying to come back to reality. It always throws me off whenever I go out of town or I go on a trip. Like, I love myself a good trip, but it's always the coming back that takes some adjusting for me. I feel like life isn't real, and it's so crazy to me how yesterday I was in a completely different place and now I'm back to to reality. Like, it always just throws me off. But yesterday was so much fun. We actually went to this fun arcade called Round One, where they have a bunch of fun little Japanese crane machines and a bunch of other activities. But look at what we got. This is the cutest cup ever. It's a little Rilakuma one. I am obsessed. This is my new pre-workout cup. Like, excuse me? This is adorable. And I actually won something at the crane machine. Well, one of the tiny ones, but look at how adorable this is. This was actually on my first try. I love this thing so much. I'm throwing this in my purse, and it's gonna be my new little stress buddy. It's so cute. I love it. Oh my goodness, adorable. While we waited for Brenda and her friends to get out of the concert, we went shopping, of course. So we hit up Daiso, one of our favorite places. They have a bunch of cute little stationery stuff. So I got a bunch of these little scotchy tapes with different themes on them. I got a plethora of stickers, guys. I literally went crazy. I was like, I want this one and this one and this one and this one and this one, and I just kept grabbing them. I blacked out, but great addition to my sticker collection. And then we went to Miniso and I got these little containers for my scotchy tapes. How freaking cute. And guess what I got? I got my printer from the TikTok shop, guys. It's the real deal. TikTok shop is legit. I have confirmed it. It works. I already used it once and it's so freaking cool. It does only come with 10 little papers though. So I don't know how expensive this is going to be in the long run. Another addition to my collection is this little book of just these blank papers that I can use for little backgrounds. I also got glue tape and I bought some cute little colored Sharpies. I'm so happy. Honestly, scrapbooking has turned into something that I didn't even realize sparks so much joy in me. And I'm so happy that I'm allowing myself to express myself creatively in that way. So earlier in this video, I was talking about how oftentimes when you're creatively blocked, you'll dismiss it as being lazy, when in reality you're just creatively blocked, but you don't know how to move forward from it because, again, you're just dismissing it as being lazy. And something I always do is I have these ideas, right? Like, I want to do a creative hobby, like I want to start scrapbooking. But instantly I will talk myself out of it, out of the fear of it not being as cute as I want. Maybe I'm not as creative as I think that I am. You know, what if it just looks bad and I am over here wasting my time, right? It's like all these what if scenarios that keep me away from just letting myself start. What if it is something that I'm really good at? What if it's something that I'm not great at right now, but I can improve over time? It's just that it's so easy to block myself and almost protect myself in case I'm not good enough at this. But in reality, I'm just hurting myself because I'm never giving myself the chance to even try and find out if it is something that I want to do or if it's something that I'm good at. I'm just immediately shutting it down. I'm like, let's not try it. Let's just always fantasize about it. Let's just always think about potentially doing it, but then never doing it. Really, that's how you're wasting your time instead of actually trying to do these things. Anyways, as I drink my pre-workout, I'm gonna do a little bit of scrapbooking. And now that we're done scrapbooking, time to go and get a little bit of a late night workout. So this is also another thing I was talking about in one of my other videos where I wanted to start the 75 soft, but I was just coming up with all of these excuses as to why I shouldn't start it because I had all of these different things that I was going to be doing that would potentially set me back. For example, just yesterday, like I knew about this trip for a while. I knew that I was going to have jet lag, or what's the version of jet lag, but when you're in a car, I don't know, I call it jet lag. Anyways, I knew that a day like that was gonna be coming up. One of my goals with the 75 soft was to have a strict sleeping schedule where I was going to sleep at 9, waking up at 5 a.m. every single day. And in my head, before I start a challenge like that, I want it to be perfect. I want there to be no hiccups, because then I think to myself, oh, if I start it and I have that little bump in the road, I'm gonna just go back to how I used to be. Like all the progress that I made, out the door. But that's just not the way it works. And I think that that's fear, again, holding you back from just wanting to start something to change your life for the better. And so I was like, oh, maybe I should just wait until after these next couple of trips where I feel like I can actually do this challenge right. And life is gonna happen, you know, things are gonna happen. Be adaptable, allow yourself to adjust, get started, and figure it out along the way. Here we are, showing up for ourselves, not in the way that I would have liked, but we're still showing up for ourselves, making the time at the end of the day. Besties, I am just not feeling it. I feel like Aunt Flo is gearing up and she's just totally messing with me. It is currently Friday. I'm so happy it's Friday. It's the weekend and I can just rest. I feel like I've been so easily overstimulated this week and I just need time to recover. So today I'm gonna go chill in the living room and watch some baseball. Baseball has been coming through for me recently. I don't know why, but I've just been loving it so much. Actually, I know why. It's because my family loves to have fun in the chat while we're watching the game, and I feel like it's a good way for us to just connect, and I've been loving it. I'm just gonna go and sit down, watch some baseball, and then later I think I'm gonna do some scrapbooking. That sounds like a good little afternoon.
To open the game, a huge swing, and fooled the outfielders who were moving back.
Great movement on the fastball, and it ends up jamming him. It is that full base. He will swipe third also.
We got some snacks. I got a little can of Pringles and an icy that I had in the freezer because I bought it and then I just never finished it. So I'm gonna work on that.
From Stone, counter, grounds it to first. Freeman
With it, doesn't panic. It's gonna be.
I felt like we should have kind of a glass of wine there. Eating a steak. Listen to balls early in the count, so you don't have to deal with those put away pitches. You don't get to.
Freddie moves last night at the concert, but he's had an adventure down there at first.
Michael Harris to the plate. He's 2-1 from Wilson. He swings and misses at the fastball. 2-2.
You're always leery of a softer.
Full count.
Come out of the bullpen in the last 3 innings. If you're going to go breaking ball to a lefty as a right hand.
Okay, so I'm gonna call it a night. It is currently 9:10. Since I took my little trip, I feel like it made me want to be awake longer because it obviously will easily throw you off. I swear, honestly, it takes like one bad day to throw you off, but we're not gonna let that change our good habits of going to sleep at 9 and waking up at 5 a.m. So I'm gonna go to sleep, but I wanted to show you guys my progress. So over here I have a cute little Valentine's Day card from Ruby, which actually inspired this whole page. So I have this here because it's so cute. This over here is a picture of me and Ruby on our first year as friends. So that's in the year 2007, which I think is so cute. We look literally the exact same, but I have an R and a C for our initials, cinnamon roll because that's Ruby's favorite, and my melody because that's my favorite. This fortune cookie note that says you have a kind and generous heart because that reminds me of Ruby. This little scotch tape actually is from a letter that Ruby gave me, and I stole it because this was before I bought all of my little scotchy tapes, so I just put that on there. Also, this one down here as well came from Ruby. And then over here, this is supposed to be kind of like a little photo strip, like when you go to a photo booth. So I have 3 different pictures. This one's from a farmer's market, this one's from my Christmas bonfire, and this one's from a holiday market. This here is just a little note of some of my favorite memories with Ruby. I have little stickers. I decided to print out little movie posters from all the movies that me and Ruby like going to watch, because one of the things that I enjoy is going to these movies with Ruby, and we just comment the entire time. So these are just some of the movies that I remember. And then this down here is a little envelope that I put a bucket list in there of just things that I would like to do with Ruby over the years. And then over here is just a little Polaroid slip that I made, a little DIY moment, and I just inserted the Polaroid in here. So that's the page so far. I think it is so cute. I still don't know what I want to do here, but we'll think about that another day. Hello besties, it is currently Sunday and I'm about to go out, have a little me day, hit up some thrift stores. It's been a while since I've hit up the thrift stores. Just want to do a quick OOTD. I have this little quilted sweater, which I luckily get to wear today because it's been really hot. So I think that's another reason why my mood has just been out of it. Summertime and me just don't mix well, and it's not even summertime yet. It is currently still spring, but it has been really hot. However, today it is windy and cloudy. Perfect weather, so I'm happy. I also have just this regular black tank top underneath. My favorite shorts from Target. They're actually one of, I think they're running shorts or like workout shorts, but I don't think they sell them anymore, and I'm so sad because I want to get more of them and I don't see them anymore. I think it's like their Exertion brand. Also, don't pay too close attention to my legs because I was putting on lotion and I realized that I have some hairs, but I'm too lazy to go and hop in the shower to shave. So if you see hairs, you're just gonna have to close your eyes because I'm not shaving them. Again, I swear I shaved them just the other day and then hair's back already. All right, let's grab our stuff. First stop is to go and grab some coffee. I'm gonna do a little bit of reading. So as I mentioned, this entire week has been an off week for me. It's just been a blur and I let my book club down. I didn't read the portion I was supposed to read for this week. So I have quite a bit of catching up to do. So I'm gonna enjoy a little bit of coffee and read while I wait for things to open, because since it is Sunday, nothing opens until 10. So I have about 40-ish minutes until things start opening up, so I'm gonna use that time to drink my little coffee, maybe grab a little toast and read. You know, this week has just been, it's been a little hiccup in the 75 soft challenge, and this happens a lot, you know, when you're doing any sort of lifestyle change, challenge, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes you're going to have those hiccup weeks where you're doing good for so long and then all of a sudden you just kind of have all these things happening at the same time that keep setting you back in a sense, and it just makes you want to give up because you're like, all right, there's no returning from this. But no besties, what do we preach on this channel? It's not about what happened, it's about how you move forward. So, you know, this week was a hiccup week for me. Had a bunch of little things that kind of set me back, or just kind of, I wasn't able to be as consistent as I wanted with all of my 75 soft tasks. But moving forward, we're getting back into it. So I just got out of Goodwill and I actually got quite a couple of things. I've recently had zero luck at Goodwill, but today was a good day. I feel like I found some good pieces. So I really tried to stay away from long sleeves, but I feel like my Goodwill only has cute long sleeves. They don't have anything else. So first thing I got is this really cute long sleeve pink shirt, and it's actually for breast cancer awareness. I think it's so adorable and I love the charms. I think it's so cute. So I picked that up. I grabbed this nicer blouse that I can wear for work maybe, or if we ever go to something a little bit on the nicer side, like a little event or something, I can put that on. I got this cute little top. I love the little sparkles on these. It jingles a little. That made my life. And then I also picked up some bottoms. So I found these cute little Adidas. They kind of look like boxing shorts. I thought they were so cute. I love the pink color on it. I found this cute little skirt. Hopefully it fits. I don't know. I feel like I rarely buy bottoms from Goodwill because the sizing just, I can never nail it. So I hope they fit. And then I found this cute little longer flowy skirt. So since I found some good stuff, I'm like, what do you say we keep these good vibes going? And I drove a little further that way to another Goodwill and see if I can score more cute stuff. But I'm gonna go in with no expectations, because if I go in with expectations, I feel like I won't find anything. So we're just gonna release and let the universe do its thing. Let's go. Plus I love long drives, so I'm gonna put on some tunes. We're gonna do some exposure therapy. I'm like literally right in front where everyone crosses, but we're gonna vlog because we need to show. I actually ended up finding a couple more things. So again, like I said in the last one, I rarely shop in the bottom section because I feel like it's such a hit or miss. I'm really gambling with the sizes because I don't know if they'll fit me, and our Goodwills don't have dressing rooms. I don't know if they ever came back, but I found these Lee pants, and then I did find these cute little cargos, like 3/4 length cargos. I don't know what these are called. They're not like Bermudas because they're a little bit longer. And then I did find a couple more tops as well. So I found some for work, and there's this person at work that always compliments my tops, and she's always like, I love your top, I love it, where'd you get it? And I'm like, Goodwill. So my goal is to just keep impressing her with my Goodwill finds. So this is the first top that I got for work. And then I got this one, which I thought was cute because I've been kind of wanting a little off the shoulder moment, but with sleeves. And I found this one. So I'm excited to try this one on and see if I like it. Plus I love the lace. I love a good little lace moment. And then I found this t-shirt, just a regular t-shirt. I like these ones that have like a bunch of writing on them. I think they're so cute, simple. And then I'm really going for the sparkly theme here. This is another work top that I got. So cute. I love it. Found so many cute things. I am obsessed. But that is it for my Goodwill finds. It's time to go home.